Okay, now Mika, and she might be the character with the least amount of changes, which is kind of insane. The unified knockdown change that we've been seeing. Stand light kick. Change so that the hurt box will not move backwards. Change so that the hurt box will not move backwards. So it's easier to whiff punish this. They can't just... Like, Mika's like to use this a lot to just, like, put out as a poke. Now it's easier to punish. Whiff punish. Counter hit 2, I think. Standing mini punch. Change so that the opponent blocking the extra frames will give an advantage in recovery. Change so that the opponent blocking the extra frames will give an advantage in recovery. Okay. So if we set her to all guard, it's -2, so you should have an advantage. So I don't really understand. I'm holding up. I don't really understand. What the deal is. Yeah. I guess before there was some jank with it, where actually because of how the blocks don't work, it was hard to get advantage, even though you should be in advantage. Crouching medium punch. Reduce the backwards hitbox. Expanded the upwards and backwards hurtbox. Wait. Expanded the upwards and backwards hurtbox for 8 to 24. So not only did they nerf the hitbox, they made the hurtbox bigger. So this move will have a really, really hard time beating cross-ups now. Let's test. Mika has a pretty decent cross-up. I think they were both in. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. She's not even hitting her. She's not even touching her. And it's a counter hit. I feel bad for Mika players. This is really... Like, that is a good anti-air. There's no need to nerf a good anti-air. I still don't understand why they're nerfing anti-airs. But fair enough. That's bad. That's a huge nerf. That is an enormous nerf to Mika. So that's a thing. Storm Chop. What's that? Is that her... That's the light kick... yeah, light kick target combo. No guard. That one. Storm Chop. Change so that hard shooting Peach will combo from Storm Chop. So... That's not it. Well, that's a buff, but like... like, Mikas will always do this. Just because it's such a good situation they get afterwards. Mic Performance V-Skill. Added a forward input version. Okay, so she throws it further. Okay. Nadeshiko V-Trigger 1. All versions change so that if Nadeshiko's attack and Mika's throw hit the opponent at the same time, Nadeshiko attack will take priority. That is a huge nerf too. That is a gigantic nerf. I can't show you why, because I'm not a Mika player, so I can't show you the setup. But basically, Mika has like an unblockable setup where, like, basically Nadeshiko and you throw at kind of at the same time. And if that happens, Mika's throw would always take priority. So, and like Mika's would usually do the this one that does a lot of damage. Like, look, like, but now instead of taking that amount of damage, they take if they get hit, they take that amount of damage. And that's only if they get hit. If they're blocking, then they take no damage. It basically just like it ruined a lot of the unblockable setups Mika had. Wow, that's kind of boring. Like of course it's no fun to play against, but it's also just like it's just boring that it isn't in a game. They just like, I'm not a Mika player, but I played I played against Luffy both in tournament and like sets for fun, and I consider Salty Kid Elias one of my friends. And both of those guys are really good Mika players. And even though I don't play the character, and I played a lot against the character, and the character is very annoying to play against, I appreciate the character being in the game. And I appreciate the character being a thing. I don't feel like this was justified. It's not like Mika isn't top tier. Mika is a specialized character that added flair and personality to the cast. That it just now got freaking neutered. Like, seeing a Mika in a top 8 would be fun, because we would see a Mika in top 8 fighting against Karens, fighting against Sekus, fighting against Akumas, fighting against all these like other top tiers. And we'd see Mika players just go in and wreck these stupid top tiers just because she was Mika. And I thought that was cool. And we'd also see her get wrecked by those top tiers. But Mika isn't considered top tier, so it's just kind of like they just kind of killed her. Well, I don't know. That might be a bit much to say that they killed her. I don't know if they killed her yet. I can't say. But this isn't looking good. I might be over-exaggerating. And Mika has been nerfed for the last 2 or 3 seasons. Mika has been nerfed. So this might prove me wrong. And Luffy is an amazing player. Elise is an amazing player. Taunt Button is an amazing player. Like, Fudo is an amazing player. They might prove that, you know what, Mika got nerfed, but she's still gonna rob you. And I hope that's true, because I'm gonna be sad if we are gonna end up not seeing Mikas at all. What's the V-skill to? Pumped up. Okay. Looks like a parry of some sort. Okay. Seems okay-ish. I mean, okay. Like, it's not bad. But it's definitely not like... It doesn't really help her either. Like, I would imagine, like, with these nerfs, she got something that would make it easier for her to play against fireball characters. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know why she would need that kind of defensive option. I guess against Abigail? Maybe Abigail? Zangief? Those kind of characters with long-reaching poke characters. Bounce him. I guess this is pretty good. But nothing for fireball characters. Which might be okay. I don't know. It is fun to play Mika. You guys have no idea. Mika is a fun character. Okay, so that's Mika. Not a lot of changes. Kind of sad about the nerfs. In a way. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Mika players are gonna prove me wrong again and show me that Mika is still very annoying to play against.